Not many people play Shanxi, and it's easy to see why. They only start with 3 states, and Japan is right on their border. So, can Yan Xishan still unite China? Well, there's only one way to find out. With our first 150 political power, we're going to hire ourselves the demagogue. We now need to choose which way we're going to go. We can either go into opposition, cooperation with Mao, or cooperation with Chiang Kai-shek. And today, it's going to be Chiang Kai-shek. I'm sure that'll make him happy. We now have 10% support, so let's prepare for civil war. We need to get rid of quite a bit of stability, so let's expand civil support. It is a shame, but has to be done. We may be stoking the fires of revolution, but we're still going to present ourselves as a new model province. Makes sense, doesn't it? I've got a better idea. Commandeering civilian trains takes away 5% stability. And we have no trains anyway, so we may as well do it and ignite. Nice. Okay, I have a unit trained up. Deploy, wait, and just walk it in. The other Shanxi might deploy some units, but we should be okay. And no, it's not Yan versus Yan. The game actually generated a Generico. Unfortunate, but oh well. And there we go. We've done it. The flip is complete. Now, here's something funny. At this point, I'd probably do root out corruption to get rid of government corruption, because as you can see, it's a pretty annoying national spirit. But doing the Civil War actually gets rid of all of our negative spirits. So what this means is, we can embrace the trade for no downside. Minus 40% consumer goods for free. I don't think this is intentional, but I don't care. With the trade embraced, we now must reform the administration. Oh, and what do you know, the co-prosperity sphere has formed. Japan, will you let us in? Of course you will. No need to fight Japan, we can just ally with them. The invasion has begun, and we are going to join the Republican government. Sorry Japan, I'm not really interested in your folly right now. Maybe later. Well, well, well. Here begins the legendary Chinese power struggle. Normally at this point we'd expand into big states like Chongqing and Nanjing, but as you can see we don't actually have enough political support points to do so. So we're actually going to have to do the small states first. These two I think. In the meanwhile we're going to do long-term economic planning, because there's no downside to doing so. It will probably take us a while to get enough support to take national leadership, but that's okay. We could get support from the warlords, but there's actually no reason to do that. If we did, we'd lose so much political power, and we wouldn't be able to expand into any other states. So in my opinion, the warlords are no-go. Right, what are we going to get on our first round? Are we going to get lucky? No. And yes, actually, one of the states supported us. Okay, we'll go for Hunan so we can get the majority there. And we'll go for Fujian here. At this point, there's no reason to do a focus. If we don't do a focus, we can expand 2 states at a time, which is much better. 1 majority gained, 1 majority lost. That's the problem with this. It goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because we can expand, and so can the nationalists. There is one thing that could help us. If Japan takes Beijing, Chiang will lose all the political support points he gets from that state. But as you can see, Beijing's kind of a mess, so who knows? Who knows? Didn't even get Fujian. But oh well, try again. Right, go ahead, Macau my day. Give me the majority. Great. Now I know I have to do that again. We could get lucky this time. That would be so... Of course we didn't. Screw it. All in. If we get perfect luck, we should be able to get it. Come on, don't have all day. Don't care. That's what I want to see. We have the support, and we can take national leadership. But there's a problem. As you can see, if we do this, we join all the wars that China is fighting. And that basically means we have to fight Japan. And to be honest, right now, I really don't fancy fighting Japan. So what do we do about this? Well, it's quite simple. We grab the call to arms, take national leadership, and we accept the call to arms. There we go, we completely bypassed that. Yeah, I'm surprised Chiang submitted too. I thought he would have been more resistant, but whatever, I can't complain. We inherit 105 units. Nice. And the leader of the remaining Chinese United Front is, unsurprisingly, the Guangxi Clique, so let's go and take them down. Something like that. With these 9 divisions, though, we may as well leave them behind so we don't capitulate. That would be embarrassing. Anyway, let's do power struggle and get some cores, because right now we don't have any. Guangxi is going to have to shuffle all over the line, so now is the best time. Although we do have a problem. We have army corruption, attack minus 20%. That's going to be a massive pain. But we'll just have to deal with it. And yeah, sorry for skipping over that event, but I'm sure you can look it up elsewhere. Pretty ridiculous that the thing we have to do is break him through with minus 20 attack, but that's HOI4 for you. Okay, we're getting there. Breakouts are occurring. We can cut up Guangzhou, that would be nice. Nice little encirclement there, and power struggle is done. Let's do... Military Affairs Commission. Go on the Great Horse. Go. Go. And we have Nanning. But that is not enough. Okay. But here's another positive. Taking over Chiang Kai-shek pretty much reset war participation. Japan realistically should have the majority, but we have the majority of the war score now. Come on, all in. And, come on, should be done. Thank you. And since we have cores on all of China, this will be nice and cheap. There we go, all in one round. 21 states. And we annexed China. I'll be honest, that wasn't great. That took far too long. We should have been able to do that much sooner than when we did, but whatever, we won. My rules dictate I should be happy with that. Oh well, let's prepare for the next stage. Army reform can wait. We're going to go down to the 5th research slot. Shut up. What? What happened with the Danish peace out? What? That doesn't make sense. How did that happen? I swear I saw the peace out. Yeah, German protectorate Denmark. Germany declared war on their own protectorate? I feel like I missed something here. That is a good general. That is probably the best role I've gotten. Nice. Shame I don't have enough command power to make you a field marshal. Alright, definitely need to do army reform now. The moment has definitely arrived. Finally, let's work on improving this army. At this point, focuses don't really matter, do what you want, maybe focus on inflation, I don't know. I don't judge. So, why did I go in on Tibet? Well, it's quite simple. Lend-Lease. It's Lend-Lease. Watch this. Our deficit is currently 36,000. But in a few days, it's gone. They might have nerfed Lend-Lease, but it's still fairly powerful. Or, to put it in another way, one of the most overpowered strats in HOI4 continues to be asking nicely. Looks like Japan's going in on the Philippines. But I'm not ready. Hey, at least America has Iceland. They'll be safe. And there goes Japan on the Allies. Right, the time has come. We are going to leave the Greatery Station Co-Prosperity Sphere. Sorry, Japan. Has to be done. Oh, look at those Japanese units having to shuffle out. Goodbye. You're no longer welcome. Well. Looks like someone wants to come after us. Mostly because they still had a war goal from all the way back in 1937. But oh well. The plan is simple. We're going to naval invade Japan. How are we going to get supremacy? Well, the Allies. Hopefully if the Allies actually bother to show up, they can give us supremacy and we can invade. In the meanwhile, we're just gonna wait. Kind of boring, I know, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes it is just sit, wait. I am spamming out some cheap destroyers to try and get some extra supremacy, but it's just a game of chance. Maybe I should have done subs instead. Oh, I think... Yes, one naval invasion is going, so a blip of supremacy was achieved at one point. I hope these guys are enough, even though they probably are not. I mean, we should be able to take a horse. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, I'm obviously not going to send in the entire army because there's too little supply here, but a few armies should do for the moment. Might actually be able to get Osaka as well, which would be nice. Yes, thank you very much. 2 ports. Alright, let's keep pushing while we can. Oh, thanks, Brazil. Much appreciated. And Japan has just left that empty. Nice. Let's use that gap. Right, the road to Tokyo is empty. Let's go. And we got Nagasaki. I don't know what on earth is going on there, but I guess I'll just put some guys there so they can't take that. Doesn't look like I'm cracking that anytime soon, but I do not care. Funny, I invested in Marines and now it's looking like it didn't matter at all. That's HOI4 for you. And Yokohama's just broken and we're at the gates of Tokyo. Oh, never mind, that broke too. And it's over. Nice. Because this war was so short and I did the majority of the fighting, I have the majority of the war score. So let's see if we can't take the lot. Shouldn't be impossible, as long as the AI doesn't do its classic shenanigans. America really thinks they're entitled to mainland Japan. No, they're not. Learn some sense, America, and hand over Saipan. Better. And with the remaining war score, we'll take whatever navy we can. Guess that'll have to do. We took 33 states, annexed Japan, Manchuria, and Mengukuo. Nice. We are now free. But there's still one thing left to do. How can we call ourselves China if we're still the Shanxi Yan State? No, this will not do. Time for a change. Referendum and flip. We are now the Republic of China. Yan has done it. He has united China under the democratic banner. And still, his capital is Taiyan. Not Beijing or Nanjing, just the city of Taiyan. It's only worth 3 victory points as well. But I think this will make for a pretty good capital. Glad to have this done. Of all the warlords, I thought Shanxi really was impossible. But with some shenanigans, yes, to be fair, we managed to pull it off. But goddamn, I wish things like the power struggle and the war with the remaining Chinese United Front went a little bit better. They did in my practice games. But what can you do? HOI4 works in mysterious ways. And so, until next time everybody, thank you for watching, do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubble Zest, goodbye.